In today's lesson, we're going to look at the idea of percent composition and how to calculate it. Percent composition is the percent by mass of an element in a compound. So if we look at the previous lesson's compound of calcium hydroxide, we see that calcium hydroxide is made up of calcium atoms, oxygen atoms, and hydrogen atoms, as we have indicated over here in our boxes from the periodic table. We will also notice that there's a different mass of each one of these atoms. So when they're determined as percent composition, they're each going to have their own unique percentages. So to do this, we basically just solve out like we did for formula mass. So we're going to do the same procedure. If you recall, calcium in this formula, there's one atom bringing 40 AMUs, giving a total of 40 AMUs in this compound. Oxygen has two atoms, each with 16 AMUs, giving a total of 32 AMUs. Hydrogen has, two of them, each with one AMU, bringing in a total of 2 AMUs. So altogether, this entire compound has a mass of 74 AMUs if we're talking at the atomic level, and if we're at the molar level, it would be 74 grams, but it doesn't really matter in this procedure. Now, to figure out the percent composition, we need to see how much of each element is found in the compound. So we noticed, for example, for calcium, 40 out of those 74 AMUs are calcium, 32 out of those 74 AMUs are oxygen, and 2 out of those 74 are hydrogen. So to calculate this is very simple. We just say for calcium, its percentage would be 40 out of the 74 AMUs, times it by 100 because that's how percentages work, and we would realize that 54% is going to be calcium. For oxygen, we do the same thing. 32 out of the 74 gives us a percentage of 43%. And for hydrogen, we do the same thing. 2 out of 74 is roughly equivalent to about 3%. If we put these percentages together, they would add up to 100%, which tells me that I've done the procedure correct. And if I have 99% or 101%, that's also fine. It just indicates that the rounding was a little bit off and caused my numbers to be slightly off. But overall, percent composition is calculated pretty easy. Again, just to recall or recap, we determine the formula mass first, and from the formula mass, we get the percent compositions by using the percentages of each element.